What we see out there is analytics is definitely on the rise. It's firmly a part of the C-suite agenda these days. We did the survey about 4 years ago, and we found that about 12% of all organizations were applying analytics in some sort of predictive capacity. Today, when we did the survey, that has tripled to a third of all companies using analytics predictively. About 2/3 of the companies that we surveyed are using analytics across their entire enterprise, whether it's on the consumer side, the supply chain, manufacturing, etc. And fewer than 1 in 10 today are not using any kind of analytics at all, a very small number, shrinking rapidly. About 7 out of 10 rated their senior management team as totally committed to using fact-based decision-making based on analytics as a way to drive their operations. And about 2/3 of our respondents really have given special focus to analytics and data management over the last year and a half by appointing a senior figure, a leadership figure, to manage data and analytics across the firm. There are some common themes out there for companies that have been successful at adopting and ensuring that analytics drives performance. The first one is around process. Clearly obvious, but organizations that have moved from using analytics in a piecemeal fashion across the organization to thinking about end-to-end processes and ensuring that they're measuring the right KPIs across the process clearly are showing a lot of success. That's a small number today. About 1 out of 5 companies today show that they can use analytics in an integrated fashion across their core processes to measure what matters and to make sure that the changes in those processes are to their benefit. In terms of technology, those clients that can harness technology to the right data clearly are highly successful. Easier said than done. About 40% of our respondents said that they can get the right analytic technology connected to the right data and make this thing sing for them. Another big theme, of course, is skills. And we find that those clients that have worked out the right partnering strategy have been very successful at harnessing technology, ensuring that they have the right data, integrating it, and getting success out of their analytics investments. About 6 out of 10 organizations today work with external consultants, and they work with them for various reasons, but essentially the focus over here is to get the right ROI and to be able to get to it fast. What are the big lessons we've learned? Clearly, the obvious one, but what our clients told us is they're very successful when they measure what matters. And what matters, of course, is the parts of their business that are varying or changing constantly, whether it's on the customer side, the supply chain side, any part of their operations. The second insight, and this one was clearly one that came out across the board, is that companies need to continue to search for new views on their customers and the insights that they can gain from these new views. We all know of the obvious ones like text from social media and mobile, but companies continue to look for new perspectives. Geospatial data, voice analytics, visual data provide new perspectives and allow them to truly zero in on their customers' attitudes and behavior. There's a long way to success yet, right? People have started on this path. About 1 in 5 organizations, 20% today, can show that causal link between what they're measuring and the outcomes they seek. About 1 in 3, or 35% today, say that they are somewhat satisfied with their progress, and 22% claim that they're extremely satisfied. There's a long journey ahead of us, clearly highly rewarding, and we look forward to helping our clients make that journey to ROI with analytics and continue to show progress on this journey. So why are many companies today challenged by getting their return on investment from analytics? In our survey, we found that 58% of respondents, about 6 out of 10, said that getting from data to outcomes is a key challenge for them. And what we found, both through this analysis as well as our experience, is that there are 3 common issues that companies need to work on to ensure that they're getting this journey right. The first is ensuring that they measure what matters and they're measuring it right. I know it sounds very fundamental, but making sure that you've got the right measure for customer outcomes, for supply chains, for factory processes is key. You often find clients feel that they measure a certain process, and what they're measuring is their own view of this process rather than the right view of this process. The second and equally important part to this is making sure that you convert your data to the right insights. This conversion process through using the right analytics is core to ensuring that the insights you get will help you get the journey to ROI right. Finally, faulty execution, right? That last mile, focusing on converting those insights to outcomes is key to ensuring that you get the ROI you're looking for out of analytics.